Welcome to the Loner Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage, here in Tampa and Orlando, 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009. We got a lot to talk about today, so thanks for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out of your beautiful weekend to spend with me. We got an hour, and we're going to cover a lot of ground. Now, listen, whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance a home, cash out, I'm going to tell you something. Listening to this program, even if that's not what you're looking for, you may know somebody that may need my help now or in the future. And I'm hoping that you can find that you could save my contact information and maybe I could help a family member or friend at some time in the future. We all know somebody that we can help. And if there's one thing that I can really do well and help people with, and that's gain wealth in real estate. I've done a very good job of that myself. My kids are going on the same path. I've created multiple millionaires in real estate by helping them follow my leapfrog path that I created. If you're interested and understand how you can gain wealth in real estate, the younger you start, my friends, the better off you're going to be. Go to webringyouhome.com. There's a lot of things that we got to cover today. First, I want to cover what's going on with interest rates, what's happening with interest rates, and what direction are things going in? What is the likelihood of the new Fed chair dropping interest rates, and how will that impact mortgage rates? Also, I want to talk about social media. So as a 66-year-old man, social media is not really my thing. However, I have to do it because it's part of how businesses operate today. So fortunately, I have a wonderful staff of younger people that know how to do that. So listen, I would like for you to follow me on Instagram. Okay. I know Instagram's part of Meta. Just follow me on Instagram. I want you to do it because I'm going to give you valuable information that will help you. There's some things that I'm launching right now that are going to help more buyers combat affordability. And I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. I'm going to talk about this new down payment assistance combined with solar panels. Now, many of you know me, and I'm not big on solar panels. Now, I'm not big on solar panels, not because I don't like solar panels and not because I don't like green energy and saving money and reducing our energy costs. I love that idea about it. But I don't like solar panels because how they affect the loan transaction and how they affect your future sale and how they put liens on your properties. And I think that the solar panel companies just mislead people. I think they're expensive. And I'm just going to tell you, I haven't been a big proponent of them. However, we've come up with a solution to it, and I'm going to cover how that works. And it gives the client down payment assistance money. And you don't even have to be a first-time home buyer. So we're going to cover that today. Then I want to talk a little bit today about reverse mortgages, because there's another program that I have not been a big proponent of. I really think that a small portion of the population that's eligible for reverse mortgages should be getting a reverse mortgage, but there are things that have changed about them. And I'm bringing on some specialists, and I'm doing a forum on May 7th in Winter Park, Florida from 10 to 12. It's 2 hours. So if you are 62 or older, or you have a parent or grandparent that is aging and they don't want to make payments on a mortgage, maybe they want to buy a home, they were thinking about paying cash, but they need some income coming in to support their Social Security or other income that they may have, this may be an opportunity. So I'm bringing in a gentleman by the name of Brady Mullen. He works for Cross Country Mortgage. He's a reverse mortgage expert, and he's going to discuss all the pros and cons, who should get it, who shouldn't get it. It's not a sales pitch, but here's the deal. This class was designed for real estate agents to better understand reverse mortgages so they could help the general public. So if you're a real estate agent and you don't understand reverse mortgages, spend 2 hours of your time. Be the best 2 hours you ever spent. Okay. 2 hours, Winter Park, Florida, May 7th. Go to webringyouhome.com and register now. But if you are considering a reverse mortgage or want to learn more about it, then join me in the class, but you must register. I only have 100 seats available, and I've got 5 branches inviting their clients and realtors to this. So you better register now at webringyouhome.com. You'll get all the details that you're going to possibly need to make an informed decision as to whether a reverse mortgage is right for you. May 7th. Winter Park, Florida. Go to webringyouhome.com right now and get that registration. But please don't register for it and not show up. Please don't do that to me because I have such limited seats available. I just want people that are serious about really understanding it to join me in this. I will be there. I'm going to have other branches there. I'm going to have specialists there. We're all going to be there to answer your questions. Real estate agents, if you're selling 55 and better communities and you don't understand these programs, you are missing out on opportunities. So you'll want to register for that. Then I want to talk about 5 winning tips for buyers in today's real estate market. 5 winning tips. We're going to cover those 5 tips so that you understand. Then I want to talk about the condominium conundrum that's happening right now. You don't want to miss this. If you are thinking about buying a condominium or you own a condominium, you're going to want to listen to this entire program because I'm going to cover some real dirt that's going on with condominiums. And listen, condominiums have dropped in value. They're staying on the market longer because after the collapse of the building, the Surfside building in Miami, all the guidelines have changed in Florida. Now they're starting to change nationally. Now Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are changing guidelines. And I'm going to tell you, folks, it ain't going to be easier to get a condominium. And if you are owning one or want one, you need to listen to this program. And write my phone number down. Tampa, 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. Or go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Register for my events. My events, most of them are free. Most of them are free. And they're all informational. I don't get in front of a bunch of people with a bunch of sales pitches. You're not going to get that from me. You're not going to pay $2,500 for a weekend event that you got to buy some program from me. I am here to help you understand and navigate the real estate market so that you can benefit from being an informed home buyer or being an informed real estate agent. You got to know these things. These things are tools that you have to have in your toolbox. Reverse mortgages, that would be May 7th from 10 to 12 in Winter Park, Florida. I want to talk about what interest rates are doing and what they've done since February 28th. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Then I want to cover why this is an opportunity for some people in the market. So let's get started. Loan Arranger, Real Estate Show. And here's the thing. If you are out and you want to get qualified for mortgage, let me tell you why people choose me. Okay. First of all, I've got 36 years in the business. I have a team of experts, and the team of experts on my team that help me gather your documents, put your loan file together so that I can review it and do a personalized Zoom call with you so that you understand all of your options, what loan programs are available, what the closing costs are going to look like, what your options are for closing costs, what your payments are going to look like. You don't leave a meeting with me with unanswered questions. And here's the thing. Right now, we're seeing a lot of this stuff with AI out there. Okay. You don't even know who you're talking to. These days, you could be talking to a bot and not even know it. You could be solicited. By the way, if you're being solicited by mail, email, or phone calls from a lender for you to get a mortgage or refinance, immediately hang up the phone. A lot of these are bots and they're scamming FHA and VA people right and left. So it's a huge scam. Don't go with even if they tell you they're your servicer, it's not true. Mortgage companies seldom will call you. You hear from me only if I'm doing a mortgage from you. I don't have people soliciting people. And I don't have bots drumming up business for me. So if you don't want to get tricked by a bot that you think is a real person, then use my services. You're going to meet me. You're going to see me. You're going to clearly know that I'm not a bot. You're going to clearly know that somebody didn't make me up on AI. They wouldn't do that. Okay. They would make a better version of me if that were to happen. So you want an individual, You want somebody that cares about you. You want somebody that's going to walk you through the process, not a robot. Then you call the loan arranger, 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009, or go to webringyouhome.com. Webringyouhome.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. You got all those opportunities. You can go to @CrossCountryWP. That's Winter Park. You can check out at Woodburn team if you want to Instagram or direct message me. I do a lot of informational stuff on Instagram, only because it's an easy way for me to convey it. And now I'm going to launch this new down payment assistance program. Realtors, clients, first-time home buyers, move-up buyers. If you are seeking down payment assistance, you won't want to miss what I'm talking about. So let's get right down to it. So we have got a loan program that is combined with solar panels and down payment assistance. Now, here's the thing. Down payment assistance programs always require you to be a first-time home buyer. First-time home buyer in the mortgage world means you have not owned any real estate, a lot, land, a house, a condo, anything for at least 3 years. If that's the case, that's where down payment assistance falls in, and you may qualify. There's income limits for down payment assistance. There's location limits, geographical limitations for down payment assistance. They all don't work together. There's one for Tampa, there's one for Orlando, there's one for Orange County, Seminole County, Hillsborough County, but then they run out of money all the time, or they're difficult to get into, or your income may exceed it, or their credit score limits don't meet their requirements. They all have tons of overlays and restrictions involved in them. So Cross Country Mortgage came out with our own down payment assistance program. Now listen to this, folks. You can get up to 5% of the purchase price for down payment assistance. Okay, 5%. So you think about that. If you wanted to go out and you want to buy a house right now for $350,000, you could get up to $17,500 in down payment assistance. Now, here's the thing. You get the solar panels too. So you buy the house for $350,000. Let's say the solar panels are going to cost $30,000. We add that to the purchase price. There's no second mortgage. There's no UCC lien. You qualify for the mortgage as it is. You don't have encumbrances to refinance. There's no other second mortgages like all solar panels have. I hate that. There's no lease. And here's the thing. The solar panels are all wrapped up into the FHA mortgage. The down payment assistance then comes, and we combine that with one of my real estate agents. If you come to me for a real estate agent, my real estate agent that I refer you to is going to be an expert in the area that you wish to purchase in. And here's the benefit of that. They will give you up to 25% of their commission back so you can use. Then they negotiate additional closing costs from the seller. You combine that with my down payment assistance and you get a great interest rate, a rate buy down, all your closing costs paid, your down payment paid. You're coming out of pocket with little or no money. I'm talking about little or no money. And you have solar panels to offset your energy costs. It's a win-win all the way around. 813-213-4009. Call me on this program. You've got to get involved in this program. Now, this is designed only for FHA. Conventional won't work on this yet. FHA loans with solar panels. I'll go over the whole thing soup to nuts. Now, I've also created an Instagram for this. So you got to friend me or however you do that on Instagram, and my team will send you all the details for this program. Or you can go to my website and see it there as well. Then I want to talk about, we're going to cover a little bit more about reverse mortgages. And then when we come back from the next break, I want to talk about 5 winning tips for buyers in this market. 706-3313 or 813-213-4009, or go to webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We got a lot to talk about, and this is how you make money in real estate. Don't go anywhere.